Hello everybody, and welcome. I am the Beat-Up Plan, and this is our Sun in Shadow estate within the darkest dungeon. And today, we are going to enter the true darkest dungeon. Because we are going to go for the Lighting the Way, the second mission of the darkest dungeon, the long one, the most difficult one by popular opinion. And I agree with it. I know, I still have one more modded character to show you off, that is the Snake Charmer, and trust you me, you will get that, but here is also a trinket for him, which I might just use, because I like using them both in the position 3-4 as well as 1-2, and I kinda want to show that off. But for now we're going to focus on the darkest dungeon. We are taking along a legendary man-at-arms who is gifted, so he receives extra healing and is tough. He's also deadly, daredevil, which might come in handy, and second wind is a little bit meh. He needs, of course, a talisman on the flame, because otherwise you won't be able to make it, and therefore we cannot do Crimson Core trinkets, so we're relying mainly on crystal trinkets. Once again, I'm equipping the mirror shield for additional damage by reflection, dodge, and stun. We're using our Crusader, who's got prismatic coagulation, because one of these creatures is very big at applying bleeds. Fairweather Fighter for a little bit of bonus there, and the rest is kind of irrelevant. But still, he's here as a stress healer, as moving around, damage dealing, and stun. And we're using the not a Lucidian hilt for the first time, I think, on the channel. Not for me, but from the channel. So, a lot of HP bonus, sorry. Stun skill chance, and on hit there's a blight chance, which is pretty nice. Our Vestal, going for maximum healing, along with the fact that she's Hippocratic. Yes, this is Miss Mercy of the 1.1k plus kills in endless mode. And she's also a Warrior of Light. It's mainly quick reflexes and the Hippocratic here that I'm looking for. And a Hound Master who's actually going to go with the Prophet's Eye because of his position with quick reflexes, Photomania, and natural swing being very accurate. And hard skinned as well, so also this is quite self-explanatory. Actually, I should unlock a Gaunt for him, because I don't think he's gonna heal himself a lot. I think he might be, if need be, the necessary guard of the Vestal, because she does not have a Talisman of the Flame. I did this on purpose, because then she has maximum healing. Well, without any further ado, let's go for it. Still embark. Yeah, we, maximum food. It's the darkest dungeon, so we won't be needing torches. What we need is this, because that's what they apply a lot to us. I don't think there are any obstructions, so let's take some holy waters and fill this up, and let's break this, and let's go for it.
The thing has no name, for it needs no language. Nevertheless, those who would submit to its wordless will are rewarded in a fashion. The creature's blessings are as repulsive as they are robust. Twisted, half-human monstrosities stalk the flesh-ridden halls, protecting their gestating god.
Well, the toughest mission of the darkest dungeon. I'm gonna go left first. There's a
darkness made flesh. It crawls steadily upward from the pit, supported by the lattice of cyclopean pillars.
The fact of the matter is, there is here a restorative fight. This is the toughest fight in my opinion, and this is how we're going to deal with it. Of course, we're going to try and focus these guys down before we focus him down, because that's always preferable. As he may be a healer, but they do the damage. So, yeah. Flesh Wall guards him. That is fine. That means that you're not attacking the guy that I got up. Actually, could have perhaps applied Crusher rather than anything else. I mean, stun is nice and all, but you know what? Let's bolster for the moment. Nice. Perhaps that dodge bonus did something there. He resisted the blight, but he is already dead. So that is already amazing. Yeah, I guess we're going to attack him indirectly so that they both are dead. That's just the way it's gonna be now. Nice. Double dodge again. That is amazing.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
And yes, I know I didn't bring any torches, but we don't really need it considering how much light we can create with this team. I didn't mistake this. I took this into account using these abilities.
The way
Voila.
is lit. The path is clear. You require only the strength to follow it.
There should be enough light creation in this team that it shouldn't be a problem.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
I hope I'm not mistaken with that though. I might be overconfident in my light creation abilities. Which would be a mistake of catastrophic proportions. We do need fights though, in order to create light. I thought there was a fight in this whole way. Oh, it's over here. Alright, alright. So, once again. That is unfortunate, because that is exactly the one I attacked already. So I'm gonna have to stun him. Also, I forgot that of course our Crusader can't hit the 3rd rank. So not a very good start on my part. I apologize. Let's bolster. Alright. Time for the Vestal to start healing.
Continue the onslaught.
The Houndmaster is going to kill.
Them all.
And we probably also need to do some stress relief. "16 hit points because of all the buffs that she has with Hippocratic and her trinkets. It is quite significant. And there is light creation without it being a waste. Oh, the stun is annoying though. That's a heal, but not a very strong one. We can handle that heal. There we go, group more or less on full health. You are resisting my bleeds, I dislike that. Alright, are they targeting now the Crusader? Let's get Retribution up.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Now it's about you. Ow, that's a lot of damage.
Power.
And it wasn't even a crit, so... most stresses here. There we go. That bleed needs to stop, because that's too much. Let's just see if we can get you a little bit out of the picture for a moment there. There we go. That is a stress dealt with. That's annoying to say the least, considering it's a crit as well. Yeah, I kind of miss Crush here. Perhaps I should consider bringing Crush back. Ooh. That is unfortunate. A rare miss there. Let's just attack you. You always feel like you have protections considering how much damage he can take, but he doesn't have protections. There we go, that is that taken care of. Very nice. Now it's time to create light again, and you have no stun resistance anymore, so... I know I can finish him off, but I need that light, because I didn't bring any torches in order to bring everything else with me.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
There we go, nearly full light. And Retribution won't help against this guy, so it really is a little bit unfortunate. I have to go and take this away. If I end up with a little bit less than 100 light, it's fine.
A devastating blow.
It's not a corpse, so it doesn't bring much, but it's 100 light, and that's what we wanted to see. So what ability am I not using so much on the man-at-arms? I mean, I need guard later on.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
I think I'm gonna remove Retribution because of the damage penalty that's on it. And let's face it, I'm going to defend the Vestal, and that is going to actually bring my reflect damage up. So I think I'd rather have the direct damage of Crush than anything else. Here we go. Well, you guys need to die very, very quickly. Because you can shovel the party around like crazy, and that is just no bueno at all. So, first I'm taking you out. That's a lucky revelation on not the wrong target, because he didn't go before the Vestal. The guard comes up, and we need to start working on you. Yeah, let's do this. Let's not forget that I also have additional stun chance. 25% thanks to my trinket. So there was a good chance that I would at least do that once. Good, you're taking him down together with the Vestal. There we go, that's even a crit. Revelation on the same guy, that's fine. Unfortunately, because he does 0 damage, there's also 0 chance of us doing some damage reflection. And time to hit you. I don't think you're cookie worthy, actually. I think we're doing well enough. Going to renew the guard, though. Because this is not what you want, because then Revelation does way too much damage. I do need to start considering giving you a little bit of a stress heal.
Sedated.
Yeah, the reflected damage is of course very, very low at the moment. Because of all the protections that he has. Perhaps I should mark him. Perhaps I'm overthinking this. Ooh. Bad. Stun. Resist everything. That's not good. I don't mind the spread stress a little bit. In fact, I kind of like that. Unfortunately, you are not unholy, so... Yeah, stunning him is going to be very difficult, Mr. Impaler, because I have 120% resistance thanks to the shield. So, fat chance on that. You know what? Probably a little late, but I am going to do it. Let's get the health up again of everybody. That's fine, because then the Houndmaster stress heal becomes more relevant. Guarded for one more round. That is a good hit, though. Torment again. Flexion damage comes in, and how much speed do you have? I could do serious amounts of damage, but I am going to do it this way. Because there was no chance I would instantly kill him, so I rather prefer to have an additional round. I don't want to kill him right now. I'm actually taking my time with him, and that's saying a lot in the in the most difficult, darkest dungeon mission there is. Of course, we are playing on the easiest mode simply for relaxation purposes. And for the fact that I've already beaten it on the toughest mode. And we're playing with mods. So, all the reasons why. Alright, let's go back. And as you can see, no torches, no problem. Not if you know how to walk. I'm actually going to take this route because I think there's an additional fight in this way, and I believe that that additional fight is going to give me the light that I would like to obtain. If I don't get lights at a certain point, there's always a camp. There it is. And this can be a restoration fight if you do it well. Though nowadays you need at least 3 characters up before you are allowed to play a little bit with the facts, if you will. And by that I mean that you can cycle on forever. Alright, you do your Deathlash things. Sure, take your damage back, sir. Flash Wall, that's not the worst one because I'm targeting him right now. Flash to Flash is a heal, but it's not a guard. So I think I prefer that, certainly now that we have Crush equipped. That is unfortunate. Decent damage. Blight equipped, but that's not enough, so we're gonna kill you this way.
Executed.
Flash to Flash. That's fine. These two are irrelevant right now. As long as we can out-damage them and out-heal them, what have you not, it will be fine. The Finger, ooh. The worst ability they have. Bar nothing, I should say. Really. It's the worst ability you can face. And certainly because the light is low right now, that's going to be somewhat difficult, so... This Torchless Darkest Dungeon level 2, it's going to be a little difficult. I could kill him, but I fear a little bit what they will say regarding me stalling, so... Not unexpected, but we have countermeasures. Because you weren't stunned before, that is pretty easy to get in. Alright. Time to stress heal, time to create light, time to feel a little better about ourselves. I'm almost considering equipping the Protect version of the Crusader. It's not Protect, but it's the self buff, this one. Bulwark of Faith. But I don't want to use Holy Lance for it because that's pretty darn good in the right circumstances. So the big guys do have a way to bump somebody backward, and the Holy Lance is then the only way I can do in order to get forward, so...
A powerful blow.
There we go. Still overall doing a little bit more damage than they're gaining, so hopefully the game will not be annoyed with me. And we're currently 82% light already. I want to say 82%, and though in factual sense that is true, felt wrong. Don't know why. Light is a weird thing anyways. Let's face it. It's a particle, it's a wave. Perhaps those number things don't count in the Darkest Dungeon. That you don't need like at least three enemies up in order to get full bonus
As the light gains purchase,
that you can stall.
spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Voila! So we have full light and nearly everybody fully healthy and no stress. As said, if you know how to do things, things don't need to be hard. We still have 2 camps, so no reason to go all stressy stress on us. This is a pretty tough fight, I have to admit. This is the Grand Guard. Yeah, these guys are annoying. This is not an easy fight. Bolster. Well, at least it's not a guard, so we need to start doing damage. Oh, we can reach the back rank all the way, alright. Seems like our Vestal will soon have to start doing some group heals. Ritualism. I'm glad he did it on him and not on him. Because otherwise they might have fully restored their damage dealer's health.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
And he cannot guard, so basically if we hit this guy just right enough, like now, he is dead. So that is taken care of. Ooh, bad dodge. Time to deal with the second damage dealer. Though this guy can do damage, I believe. Oh no! Oh no, I should have considered that. That's a possibility. That is totally my mistake. I considered him dead, and then I forgot that he... Oh. Now you're starting to piss me off. You don't want to see me pissed off, game. Ooh, and a daze and a stun even. Alright, alright. Well, let's take him out. That's done. Now it's truly done. He Grand Guards again the healer, which in a sense is handy. On the other hand, it's pretty good for us because it's not our main target right now. It's 6 bleed, but I think I'm gonna live with it for now. Both light creation as well as taking a little bit less from that bloody damage. Bolster, that is a damage buff, I believe. Though in a sense, it's not direct damage, it's crit chance, but ooh, dodged. And there's a heal. Nice. You know, with the big guy, I do know exactly what it is. That's the occultist that normally does render the... Ooh, I've forgotten that attack. That does rend for the old gods attack. And the Phlegm is the least, so it seems to be the priestesses. So, I know where they come from, but who are these guys? What were they before they were be gifted their otherworldly abilities? I could use some stress heal, and I can't reach him properly with you, so I'm gonna get rid of this corpse. Defensive growth. You're starting to do some stress damage there, buddy. I don't agree with that. Why don't you guys just defend one another, eh? Because we got stunned for days. Except that now you resisted it. There we go. Oh yeah, you're going down, buddy. It may be slow, but it will happen. Alright, we're going to have to make use of the Houndmaster and his stress heal, so it seems. Nice! Bye-bye! That inspired the lot of us.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Oh wait, he was stunned a moment ago. Oh, well, still went through. Besides, I didn't really want to kill him, so... In this round, though, we probably have to before the game starts complaining. Assuming that is still an effect within the Darkest Dungeon itself.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
I know, Wayne. I've been there before. But never again. I know the tricks that is within this dungeon. And I shall overcome. Now, I believe the enemy... The next boss fight is after this little room, so... We'll camp in here. If there is no fight in it already. Which there is. Ooh, with a lot of groves. This is not really what I would have loved to see as... the current obstacle within my way. Dodge is always good. There we go. Although, I have to say, at a certain point, there is a cap. There's always a cap of how much dodge can help you. Because at a certain point, they say, like, I think it's always a 5% chance to hit. No matter what. I don't know why I did that one. I should have really done the stun one. Nice. There we go, one gone. We are dodging a lot though, that is really nice. I know I will hit the defensive growth, but still. I haven't really got a better course of action.
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
I'd like you to stop with the Grand Guard, please. Thank you. There you go. Just stopped in time for us to stun this guy as well, so that his buff does not pertain through all his turns. Ow! Nice. Yeah, your heal is significant. Okay, I might take you for a stun moment. I could, but the chance is low, admittedly. Certainly with the Vestal, who has less of a chance due to her trinkets. There we... I want to say there we go, but no blight applied. Besides, he could have done, again, ritualistic restoration. So now there's a big chance this guy will start doing stress damage, so... Yep. Bigger chance to stun with the man-at-arms, not succeeded. To prevent camp use, we can start trying to get some light up. Nice, quadruple dodge, that is always good to see. There we go, there's the stun that I was looking for. I mean, I know everybody else is stress, but I'm going for the hit points at this moment. There we go. That is more or less dealt with right now. Crit him to death. There you go.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
I mean, I did create a light, but I am going to do it.
Circle in the dark. The battle may yet be won.
I have more than enough food to take a full bonus here. I don't think there are nighttime ambushes in the darkest dungeon. So I'm not gonna count on it. Which might be a mistake, but let's go with it. All companions. And tactics. And we do have religious people, so here we go. Actually, no, that does not prevent the nighttime ambush. That's the other one that she has.
The light, the promise of safety.
Here we go. Let's get to it. So yeah, without torches, the idea is that you should not prevent all the fights that you can encounter in order to actually have the chance to create light with their abilities. You know what? Next fight is also cookie worthy, but let's do one for this one as well, because these guys can also be annoying. These are the dogs, the normal dogs that have been transformed. That I can understand. And once again, lucky that that revelation ended up on him and not upon the Vestal. But that is kind of my only issue with this team, so to speak. Ooh. Dodge. Yeah, these guys are dodgy, I remember that. There we go, at least one of them down. That is a big blight attack. Yep. That is a nice crit, thank you, Cookie. That means we only have one enemy left, and that is pretty perfect. That means we can start using the Vestal for the healing factors. That's a failed torment, very nice. We'll bolster, and then we can start using our man-at-arms for damage. We still have a little bit of cookie left, so we're gonna do that, and after that it is time for... Ooh, no, I got a guard again. Almost did that wrong. Alright. Have it your way. Is Cookie still active? No, these are the buffs from the camping. Never you mind. Quadruple dodge. Thank you, bolster. At least that's what I'm going to assume here. There we go. He doesn't have protections, but still. One more round up. Alright, then let's try for a stun. That worked this time. Everything else ended for him, that's fine. Nice blow from the Crusader. And this guy is about to die.
A victory. Perhaps the turning point.
That went extremely easy. Now, of course, we did have some buffs, so... I mean, we didn't account for this to become easy, but... Yowza. It went even better than expected. We didn't even create enough light to endure us for the next leg of the journey. Which we're going to do over the right and then down here to the restoration fight and then down there. So yes, a bit of a longer episode, but I am sure that some of you will like it. And by the by, if you don't like it, I am not forcing you to stay within the darkest dungeon. After all, it is a hellish place. Though hell might not be the right description for this type of dungeon. We might come into full darkness before our next fight. No? Barely. Still, I am not concerned. That's too bad. There's a chance. No, he resisted it. Alright.
Unnerved, unbalanced.
Thank you, because I also don't want him to heal next round, so I was focused on that. And with this, I think it is time that we also start stress healing, but not before we at least take one of you guys out. There you go. You are out and done for, buddy boy.
A momentary abatement.
That crit comes in handy. There's a restoration fight later on, I just realized, so I'm not going to milk this fight, if you will. Ooh, almost, but we have Crush now. Yep, and that comes in quite handy at this moment. So, he's going to use his stress attacks. That is a guarantee. But hopefully we can counter it enough. Via crits and via the abilities of our Houndmaster and Crusader. There we go. Crit even, so that is just lovely. Still quite a bit of stress on the team though, don't get me wrong. But we are removing it in rapid pace. Gotta get you rid of you so that we actually, if we want to, can reach you. I so wish that a crit also had an additional stun chance. Because that would just be awesome. But no such luck, I believe. There is, I don't know exactly who it is now, but there is a class that actually gets additional stun chance, I believe, when they crit it. Another crit. Nice. No stun though. You just stunned the guy to death. Okay. So be it. Still, quite a bit of light creation. Stress is negligible. It's fine. This is the restoration fight I was talking about, but then again, as said before, nowadays they have changed it to such a matter that you need 3 people up before the game starts complaining, and so I'm a little worried if this is still a restoration fight or not. That is a very low damage finger, by the way. Normally that is much higher. Why did I try to stun you instead of the guy on the front? I do not know. That was just a bad idea. Going for that kill. Nice, because he also could have healed him, which would have been pretty decent. Oh! Ooh!
Slightest lapse in concentration.
Bad, but at least one of them down. Well, that is a clear case of let's do that, and that is a very lucky crit there. Guess we're gonna do that for a moment. It doesn't help anyway, so that's not a problem. He resists, that is a bit annoying. Let's try it again. There we go. Access to their damage. And to that which gives me also stress, so... Nice! Is that not a problem for us? That is pretty good as well. I'll take that. The finger, alright. With a dodge included, that is pretty perfect. That probably means that you are dead before your allies can aid you, sir. Heck, we finish it off with a crit. That is just perfect. Alright, let's get some light creation up in here. Let's remove the stress, let's get full health. Let's assume that the darkest dungeon has not changed in this regard. There we go. Yep. We're doing damage. We're doing damage, gang. We're trying our best. Just like the guys guard too much, you know. I really cannot help it. Okay, you're nearly dead. Which means we will kill him this round, most likely, because although there's still a little bit more light to create, once again, I don't want the game... I don't want to make it, like, over-exaggeratedly easy. Because, as an adventurer, you should not know the mechanic that enemies won't come to their aid, you know? Besides, then it wouldn't be much of a torturous dungeon run now, would it? All this darkness perfect for an ambush. I have to say, this is a tougher fight again. These three guys up in here. Nice. That's okay. What we really need is indeed go before him and thank you, not flash wall or heal this guy up. Well, heal would probably even be okay because I assume you are, yep. You would have been able to handle that regardless, so that is okay. Nice resist, thank you very much.
Decimated.
That's one way to clear the problem. I actually misclicked. I should have clicked on him, but well, whatever. What's done is done. No turning back. Let me just bolster you guys up. Because I think we can even... would be able to handle the damage both of these guys are dishing out, creating light and doing all the things that we want to do. Heck, now it's one guy. Wow. Critting ourselves all the way up. Crit healing ourselves as well. And the light has mainly returned to us. There we go. I want one more round if possible. Okay, I did not expect to have like 5 crits in a row. That was just incredibly lucky.
Creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
I did not expect this many crits in a row. I got terribly, terribly lucky there. I need to buy a lottery ticket. Holy shoot. And in this room once again. I should have probably... You know what? I should do that. Hold up. I'm gonna camp over here because there's just 2 rooms left. There's not gonna be 4 fights. It's better if we just return. I shouldn't be wasteful. Though I have to say, of course, now I can't create a lot of light before the boss fight. That is true. So there was something to say for doing it another way around, but... Voila.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
However, of course, because we already made light in this place, the light won't go down as much, but now it will, so... Oh, and here's a fight even. There you go. We just skipped that fight.
A momentary abatement.
An eye for an eye, apparently, is what he thinks. Unfortunate, but let's try this again. Critting him.
War can be healed.
Still, the stress he dealt is not has not been dealt with, so to speak. But that did went well.
Obliterated.
The chance that that succeeded was very small. I'm very well aware, but I'm not doing it for that reason. Nice dodge. Why did I click on you? I should have clicked on the Vestal. My apologies. Not that I think that 5 stress is going to make a difference enough, but... That's a fill. That's a kill. Yeah, this fair weather fighter does help.
That overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
I said it helped. Didn't say it was the bomb. The hot diggity dang and nothing else can beat me now. I think that that's a little bit over exaggerating, giving me that line right there, Wayne. Okay, we'll come in here with a little bit of less light than I would have preferred, but because these guys are the double brothers, and that no bueno. I'm first going to guard her because now there are 2 revelations coming in, and I'm a little scaredy cat right now. I should have popped the holy water here as well, because that was exactly for this fight. Revelation, all right. Yeah, I'm glad I did that. This fight has a little bit more setup. Ow. Yeah, this is by far the worst one of the 2. Alright, first, dodge. Bonus to everybody. I really ought to do the things right and proper. This is enough light for them not to have any bonuses left. That is what I was looking for. Alright. Your guard will end in a moment. Darn it. Oh hey, I didn't even realize they were beasts. I feel like I need to guard one more time. Because the guard, unfortunately, of our Houndmaster is so short-lasting. But as they are trying to hit us, we are buffing ourselves up. So, I mean... getting rid of the blights is just... nice, thank you. A bonus, but... we've now got the light up. We now have dealt with all this. We can now have the proper man guard the woman. Our very valuable woman, so... And this is also why I love the Houndmaster and Man-at-Arms combo here, because you always need to defend, so having a second person that can defend is very beneficial. You seem to have lost your holy water. Yep. So using the holy waters. This, and then it's cookie time. Then it's finally cookie time. It took a bit of a moment to get there. Unfortunately resisted, but you can't have everything. Everybody's got bolster as well, so that's good. You have more guard rounds, so let's go there. Ooh, too strong of a blow. Now the Crusader can't hit him. It's a little annoying. I'll have to try and do it on him as well. Nice, double dodge. Not an issue. I'll start whacking you. Cookie time. 58, and that's a good thing because if he didn't do it now, it would have been gone already because he has 2 turns, so the mark doesn't last that long. Also crit, are you gonna bring him forward? Yes, you are. Nice.
Inspiration and improvement.
Double stun, and the light is now gone very, very high. Very nice. We haven't had one issue with the 5% chance for random targets. And now that he's bleeding... Oh no, that doesn't help anymore because we don't have both the Crimson Core trinkets, which one of them, in combination, they do more damage on bleeding targets. But we still have Cookie, so I'm just gonna keep on attacking him right now.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
And... we need his corpse gone, so... we're going to have to deal with it for a moment. Seeing this is the last fight, the stress isn't a big issue. Ooh. Oh, man, I forgot to protect her. That is very dumb. But this is the last bonus of Cookie round bonus, so I'm going to have to attack. If she gets a revelation, then so be it. But he gets stunned, so that is really good regarding that issue. There we go. Got a little lucky there. I got generally very lucky in this dungeon, to be honest. I mean, yeah, I did it without torches for the hell of it, but I had some good moments for me.
Inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
And with that, we're going to return to the hamlet with a torchless entry of the darkest dungeon level 2. Supposedly, and by many considered truthfully, the toughest, darkest dungeon fight there is. I say I thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.